So what's going on, everybody? How are you? How are you, everybody? I hope you had a wonderful week. Welcome all to 3 is the magic number, and we got a very, very special guest tonight here. After last week's couple of problems with Mr. Carl Gregg, the show went very, very well. We had an amazing time, and if you missed that show, go on YouTube, go on my channel, Loco OFC, and you can see everything what happened last week. Also, thank you very much for all the support on the live stream that I paid, for the Believe in Me record release. If you don't know about my new single, go on Spotify and listen to it. And now it's time to talk to somebody, a very, very good friend of mine, is a brother. I love him a lot, and what can I say about him more as, yeah, brother, family. Everybody who knows Joseph Capriati knows what a wonderful person he is, what an amazing DJ, a real DJ who goes really deep into sound and everything. I would like to welcome and introduce tonight's show, Mr. Joseph Capriati. I'm going to try to call him. Let's see if it works this time. Let me see. As you know, technical problems can happen always. So, where are you, Joseph? Suck. Let me see. Is he online? He is online. Let me see if he comes now.
Yes, that's Pino Daniele, bro. You know.
Of course, it's Pino Daniele, my brother.
Yes, yes, that was a good introduction. I had to. It's a nice, you know, always a tribute to my city, to Napoli, you know. Amazing. And I loved what you did the last days. You did a promo with a Pino Daniele track, you know. And I really respect that because Pino Daniele, God bless him, you know, wherever he
May
is.
He rest in peace.
He's the last person who really, you know, put Napoli around the globe, in the hearts of every Napolitan. So it's very difficult right now to find somebody that does the same. So for me,
he left his legacy.
There are a few more. You know, there are James Senese, Tullio De Piscopo, you know, Tony Esposito. Yeah, there are a few. But Pino Daniele, brother, you know.
I know, man. I know. I've been listening to Pino Daniele in my early days when I came to Ibiza, and the first thing I had to learn from the Italians was not the Italians. I mean, Napolitan, but even the Italians love Pino Daniele. He's loved all over.
Of course, he's been doing, you know, songs in Napolitan and in Italian as well. But his voice was an instrument. You know what I mean? It's like something you cannot compare to anyone. It's a real instrument. It's like playing an instrument. So Pino Daniele,
the realness.
Yes.
So
yes.
my brother,
Napoli. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, I would like to introduce Mr. Joseph Capriati, aka DJ Jumper, one half of Cathode Rays. Originally began his career as a DJ in his hometown of Caserta, Campania, Italy, and first manning the decks at just 11 years old in clubs like Subway Disco. Joseph Capriati started using his own name when he began making his own production in 2006. In December 2007, Joseph had his first own release. He made music before with other people, but his own release, C'est la vie, on Italian record label Analytic Trial. Joseph Capriati released his first artist album titled Save My Soul in July 2010 on Analytic Trial. On the album, Joseph say it includes all of the musical influence that I got since '98 when I started to play records. Joseph released a documentary titled Autoritrato, which was filmed in his hometown of Caserta near Naples during February 2013. The documentary tells Capriati's story in the context of a 12-hour marathon set at Metropolis. He is famous for his slogan, "Techno is the door, groove is the key." Please welcome Mr. Giuseppe Capriati.
Bro, how you know all these things, you know? I know you travel, I know you're busy, I know you have your career, which is like, you know, epic. But how, fuck, man, you know? You've been, you always surprise me more and more. You've been, wow, man.
Bro.
You know, it's Loco Dice. This is Loco Dice. You know,
no,
details.
Not, you know, You know, when I started to do this show, sorry, I have to do something here very quick because this is not working the way I want to work. Motherfucker, why you don't want? Okay. You know, for me, this is important with the show is get to know your people, you know, get to know your artists, get to know
I love that.
everybody. This is very important. And, you know, we talk about it. You're like, hey, bro, how is this possible? And this and that. And I always say, look, the most important thing is that we get to know each other more, you know?
It's true. And also, you know, many years around, you know, it's like we really got close in the last couple of 2-3 years together. But it's amazing because you are, you know, one of the most real, I have to say. You know, it's your show. I don't want to tell anything like, you know, to
No,
blah, blah, blah.
my brother.
But you are one of the real, and this is why I respect you. And this is something, you know, brother, with all my heart, this is what music needs and what the scene needs every time. Being some, you know, wherever. Look at right now where we are, you know, it's like we are all the same. The music is the key, and you are one of them. You are one of them. I don't want to say anything more, you know, blah, blah. You know, it's the truth. It's the truth.
Thank you so much, my brother. And thank you so much for being in my show. You know, we can now, we all do live streams and we all did a lot of things. My question to you is, what did you do the last week, my brother? What did you do?
What did I do? I was training, you know, in the last couple of days because here, you know, they are allowed to train. It's good, you know. I've been on holiday 2 months, in January till March. Then I came back home and, you know, whatever, you know, everything happened. But, you know, I'm doing music. I'm doing a lot of music. This is, you know, what I'm very inspired
There's
right
a
now.
secret. Can we talk about the secret?
It's not real a secret. Many people knows, but you know, I'm gonna announce in a couple of weeks. But it's a project that I've been working 4 years on. So many people was like, you
Premiered.
know,
Say it loud.
yeah.
Here now. Premiere it.
I know. It's like, you know, it's a big project. It's, you know, it's an album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone knows. Many people knows. I mean, I did an interview like 3 years ago with Pete Tong, saying like I'm doing an album, and like people like, when it's coming out? So I took time. I took a really long time because I wanted to come back in production with a new vision, a new, you know, focus on in details, because I didn't produce anything by myself, like in the last 5 years. And there is a reason. Few people are like, okay, Joseph is not producing anymore. He's playing around. It's not true. I am 32 years old. I have a lot of passion, a lot of energy. So I just want to always evolve, and I needed that. So, you know, I took time. I did delays because there was always something I wanted to change or like, you know, adjust. But it's coming. So it's coming, and you know, in the last in the next couple of weeks, you're gonna have a special news. It's not like, you know, big news. I don't want to make marketing.
You know,
it's a love, it's passion, it's music.
I do. You know, I played one of the tracks on my live stream.
I know. People.
Well, I'm not going to say which one and where. Let the people.
It's a track with Louie Vega. So I made a track with Louie Vega, and Louie Vega is one of my heroes, the first heroes. I started to play as 11 years old, as you say, and I used to go to listen to cassette, you know, tapes.
Tapes. I have millions of them here.
I was too young to go to Angels of Love in Napoli because Angels of Love were the only ones to make, you know, to call the DJs from US. And I got this, you know, education about New York scene. And Louie Vega, and, you know, people like Louie Vega, Danny Tenaya, Francois Kevorkian, they're my, you know, biggest idol, masters at work. But when I've been with Louie in the studio, man, you know, it's a big dream come true. And he told me some words I will never forget. He told me like, Joseph, you know, with this project, you told me you want to put house music, real house music, together with techno music, like art, and something else like cinematic or whatever. You have a big responsibility in your hands. You can put together again what we come from. And the next, I was like, Louie, I cried. I was like, Louie, real?
Louie makes people cry.
I hugged him, and he say, let's go to the studio together. Let's do one track. I was like, what? And man, you know, I've been in New York, and we did the track. So everything is coming in, you know, in the next couple of weeks, the big...
Amazing.
But, you know, bro, there's a big passion in it, you know?
Amazing.
Today, the scene needs that. It's about, you know, no needs. It's about where we come from. It's music. That's the key.
100%.
Nothing else. Music.
Talking about passion and love, the show called 3 is the Magic Number, where we're going to show your 3 most favorite things. Do you want to show us the first favorite thing of yours, collection, or what it is? I don't know what it is. So show the world, show us what it is.
All right. So right now here, my 3 favorite things, you know, because this is my house, I'm in Barcelona, but I have a lot of favorite things in my studio, which is 20 minutes away, the big one. I cannot go there. Also in Napoli. But here, let me check. This one. The gramophone.
Oh, yeah, a real one.
Yeah, a real one. Yes, bro. So this gramophone, you know, is a present of birthday from my ex-girlfriend. But this is something, you know, make me emotional because after so many years to see, you know what I mean? It's like this makes me cry sometimes.
Wow.
After plays, and you know there is no electricity, and it's like the records of gramophone are like, you know, like heavy,
and they're heavy.
They go down, they break. This is for me something of the most emotional things of music, because people who were recording the records for gramophone, they didn't know that this music were, you know, keeping alive for so many years.
Oh yeah, yeah. They had
you will never. It's not the same of the vinyl. This is a gramophone, bro. So you know what I mean. It's one of the most special things. Then
you see what happened at the end. We still got it, the vinyl.
For sure. But this is the beginning. They didn't have the, you know, the possibility of you know, technical possibilities that we have. So this is something like made me very emotional.
Amazing.
Then
number two.
This is a present from Gaetano Parizio.
I can't hear you.
This is this, you know, it's like, you know, something like.
This is Italian Napolitan.
It's a like Pino Daniele record, you know, one of the albums of Pino Daniele that has the cover like that, and it's like, you know, whatever, like, no, it's not about. It's about, you know, luck. You know what I mean? Like whatever you say, whatever you do against, like that. This is, you know, Pino Daniele.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing. You know, it's about whatever. I don't care. You know, it's like that. Or it's like a luck. You know what I mean? Okay. Also, the number 3.
No, don't talk about number 3 now.
Okay. You say.
Don't talk about number 3 now.
Yes,
so I want to know about this. So this is a Napoli thing, or is this more like
Napoli thing? It's a Napoli thing,
and it's like luck. It's like the hamsa.
You know, if you do like this, it's about luck. You know, like if you feel something bad energy, you do like this, like, or it's like something like, you know what I mean? It's about there's many means. But Gaetano Parizio, Napoli legend.
Gaetano.
Yeah, give me for birthday present. It's something like that, and it's also from Pino Daniele album cover. So it's many emotional and many incredible meanings.
Amazing, man. Perfect, bro. You guys been on a lockdown for a very long time, so you had to put yourself like fit somehow. I introduced in this show. Show me your exercise, your favorite exercise.
Oh my goodness,
not bro, favorite, just show me one exercise so we can do it together now.
All right, so today, you know, Spain open again. You know, I live in Spain, I live in Barcelona, so we had the opportunity to go out. I've been to run 1 hour, so I'm very tired, but you know what, this is what I do normally. You know, I've learned this from an Italian guy. It's Marco Maddaloni. He's one of my, you know, it's easy, just 2 weights.
Oh, wait. I don't have weight. I have 1 weight, okay? Wait, I have 1 weight. Let me see. I do it with this. Okay, and now?
Okay, it's like very easy. 2 weights like this. You go down and up. Down and up. You know, down and up. It's like 10 or 12 each. And then, you know, you can do also other kind of exercise. But it's very easy. It's very functional. You know, you work the whole body. But as you know very well, I love
How
box.
much kilos was that on each?
Each? Let me check. Yeah, honest, eh?
I see the people are saying, switch on the light, Pipino. It's a bit dark. But he likes it cozy.
It's 15 and 15.
15 now, okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think it's 15. Love it, love it. Okay, number 3.
Number 3 is this. All right.
You need to put a little bit more lights. Ah, okay. What
It's
is
a
that?
ball. It's a
rugby.
I got this in Australia with my first tour.
Must be rugby.
Me and Carl Cox. Carl Cox took me to the stadium. So we saw it was like the final, the final football, I don't really follow
rugby.
No, it's not. It's kind of, but it's Australian special.
Oh, okay.
And we got this at the end. I will never forget. I have this from 4 or 5 years here, and it reminds me this day with Carl Cox was very special. Carl for me is like one of, it's like my father. In few words.
Amazing, man. Amazing, my brother. Amazing, my brother. So yeah, you got the album coming out. Anything else beside the album? I mean, it's going to start a big tour and everything when we go back to the club. But are you going to do some live stream or something like this?
I did a live stream on March 15th.
Yes,
it was one of the
rugby
first.
Here, somebody said is rugby. They
Yeah,
call it
but
rugby.
I'm not doing any live stream right now because I want to come out with this, special project of the album. So it's better for me in this moment that people is home and, has the time to listen about, new music and, have more focus and more interest about new kind of sound. And I prefer to don't do any live stream before this kind of announcement. So
when the album comes, you have enough music to play.
Yes, for sure. I will do something special, but also all around that, because it's something coming really from my heart. People knows that, I can go from house to techno, from minimal to that. I prefer to listen DJ set from Carl, from Louie Vega. They're really making school right now. I've listened to Louie Vega and Carl Cox DJ set in the last days. Wow, bro, this is like, it's like a school, a music teaching. You know what I mean? Amazing. So I'm young. I'm learning. I just want to give to the people what is new for me. Something that I want to get into the people hearts and say, okay, wow, Joseph is growing. Joseph is evolving. I'm always trying to evolve. I'm always trying to work. I work hard. Even
you're a hard worker. This for sure, my brother. We know that.
No, but I don't go too much. I'm not too much about marketing stuff, which today nowadays is easier to get into because of social medias. I come a little bit before that, but I prefer to come out with the serious and what I mean, something is real.
Yeah,
something
sure,
that
sure. Hey,
this is my point of view.
I'm losing it again. A lot of people don't know what is the format of this show. This format of the show is not we are playing music. We are DJs, of course. We play music. We will play music. We talk about being live and everything. To all you people out there, the format.
Can I say in Italian?
We are talking, only talking. If you don't like us talking and only music, that's your problem. But here, this is for the real people who love music. They want to know the history of music, but not only music. They want to know the character and the personality of the DJ. This is important to all the people out there, okay?
I say in Italian as well. Lo dico perché molte persone credevano che stasera suonassi. Non è così. È un modo di di parlare di qualcosa di diverso, di non parlare di Covid, di quarantena, di questo. Stiamo parlando
A tutti!
you know, stiamo parlando di cose che possono farci, diciamo, andare evadere dalla realtà. Questo è. You know, you understand Italian, no?
I understand a little bit. If I really concentrate, I understand. But you spoke very clear, so I can understand. Sometimes I don't understand you when you're with your friends.
But I know you support an Italian football team.
Okay, let's talk about something else right now, my brother. Everybody, now is your chance to ask Joseph some questions. So let me see. I see Giuliano is there. I see Yuki was there. I see everybody is here in the house. Any cool questions, I will ask him now. So if there is no cool question, I just continue talking with Joseph, because I love talking to you, my brother. You know, you have always, it's with you, you can go very, very deep into things, and then we have to stop our tour managers most of the times. They have to stop it and say, hey, we got to go. Okay, here's a good question. Joseph, will you be playing vinyl again?
For sure, yes. You know what? After, before Sound Waves of last year, actually, this is the weekend where Sound Waves should to happen again. I used to buy records sometime, but before my first Sound Waves of last year, I really prepared a lot, and I was buying a lot of records. And you know why? Because I realized again, of course, that there is a lot of music that we don't even know, that doesn't come out in digital, only vinyl. And I bought like, I don't know, like 400 or 500 records only for Sound Waves.
Where? Discogs or?
No, Discogs, and also, I have here some people in Barcelona, the distribution.
Oh, yeah, it's very good record.
Yeah. They send me packages of like, 100 records to listen. So, after that, I kept buying records, and I really, I started with records, but brother, after this situation, I believe we're gonna start from zero again. It's not gonna be back like the scene, the music scene is over. The promoters doesn't have the possibility to keep going, the scene as it was. So I believe if we have to start from zero again with a bag of records, I'm gonna do it.
Me too. Next question, brother. Do you like Maradona? Or do you love Maradona?
Brother, I've been in Maradona house in Argentina.
I saw the picture. You posted the picture.
Yes. So it's something, very significant. I mean, I didn't have the chance to live that ages, for Napoli. But all the people in Napoli, they whenever I speak with them, like my father, people that age, they see that age as like, something like unbelievable, something that you will never repeat again. So the daughter of Diego, she's a fan of mine. Yeah. She came to some parties, mine in around the world, in Ibiza, in Argentina, and she made it happening. You know what I mean? And for me, everyone, made mistakes in life, whatever, but, I don't care. For me, Maradona, bro, is part of Napoli history. And I talked to him like 5 hours. You know what I mean? I was like, and he was telling me things that I don't even know, but I was there and proud that, a young guy, a young DJ from Napoli, being from, to his house in Argentina to eat with him, it's not something that you can repeat every day. You know what I mean?
This for sure. I have from Elias.Sahla. What do you think about the German house scene?
Sorry?
What do you think about the German house scene, Elias Sahla?
Well, I believe there is a big German techno scene. I mean, I know that. I don't know the real house scene in Germany. But, I know you, of course, but you are, I don't really say you're pure house, you come from, you do techno, you do electronica, you do house, you do minimal, whatever. But for me, Germany, what I know, because I'm young, I still have to know, still to learn. but there is a lot of electro, you know, people like, you know, there's so many, you know, electro, techno, but no, I don't really know a proper house scene in Germany. This is my honest thing.
It started all here with a lot of nice. There's a nice Hans Nieswan, Musti. There's plenty of
Musti is true, but I didn't really follow this. You know, I'm honest. You know, it's easy. It's about knowing. You know,
for sure. Joseph, my brother, thank you very much. Amazing, amazing. I can't wait to hang out with you again, to play with you again somewhere, and
I can't wait to
just to talk long, deep conversations as we have normally. Thank you very much, my brother.
As always.
Thank you, my man.
Blessing,
bye, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao. Thank you. So, everybody, that was Joseph Capriati. And let me turn this on here. So that was Joseph Capriati. This one goes out to Kurt Maverick to turn off the comments. Well, I'm not that YouTuber or Instagrammer. I'm doing this just for fun. I'm loving this. My point of view is to do this show is to bring you the artist a little bit closer from a DJ perspective, not from a journalist or somebody who just write down his answers or anything, just from a DJ perspective to talk with DJ to DJ. I would like to thank you very, very much to all you out there. And you don't forget, every Sunday, 9 o'clock, we will have a special guest. It will be not always the same from my scene or something. So next Sunday, I have somebody very special. Diplo. My friend Diplo will be next Sunday on my show, and we have a lot of other artists, different artists. It will be artists from sports, it will be artists from fashion, it will be artists, normal people. I might do something with a fan maybe here on 3 is the Magic Number. So just to let you know, I love you all. There's a big thank you from Joseph to all of you as well. So next week, next Sunday, 9 o'clock, we will have Diplo here on the show. I love you all. Thank you very much. 3 is the magic number. Peace.